Hey, Boo Bears, happy Saturday to you. You're tuning into a Mario Ramon discussion, and today we're going to do our discussion on Hulu's new hit show called Little Fires Everywhere. Now, the reason I wanted to do this particular review is because I'm from Shaker Heights, Ohio. I grew up in Shaker, and I went to elementary school at Mercer. Then I went to Shaker Middle School, and then Shaker for all 4 years. And so, definitely, I wanted to see the show to see if it was true to form. And I didn't know what to expect from the show. I thought they were going to base it on actual Shaker, and I thought that would be an awesome idea to base a show based on the families in Shaker. Now that would give you tea and a coffee cup. Trust you me. There's different spectrums of Shaker. You know what I'm saying? There's the regular Shaker, because if you're in Shaker, it's pretty prestigious back in those days where this particular movie takes place in 1997. There are different areas of Shaker, and definitely you got to see how their homes look different. The neighborhoods were different, even though Kerry Washington or character Maya was renting for $300. I just can't believe it. Okay, so Elena, who is Reese Witherspoon's character, she 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 inherited a home, a family home. And so she just wanted to rent it out, to just some nice family and everything. And she just so happened to see Mia, who was Kerry Washington's character, Mia and her daughter, sleeping in the car earlier that morning. So it touched her heart. And that's how a lot of people in Ohio are. They just want to help. And, when we go to the store, we're like, hey, we're going to the store. Do you need something? Do you need some milk, butter, sugar, and all that stuff? Now, and we'll get it, bring it back, and then you'll try and give the money, and we're like, get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? You're a neighbor. So that's how it is. So that's why, when Elena was trying to be nice to Mia, and Mia was kind of like standoffish and a bit rude. I would say she was a bit rude, her character. And so let's just get into it. It's a good show. First of all, I want to say the whole ensemble, the whole cast is just, they're dipped in gold. I love it. I love the cast already. I love how they're trying to make it true to form with the red. We were Shaker Raiders and everything. So I actually have a lot of my friends watching this because they're like, we want to see where you grew up at and how it is. So that's why I was praying that it was going to be true to form to how Shaker actually is. But they did a good job. That same high top fade that the boyfriend had, I had that high top fade. So I was happy to see that the hair was still true to form and everything. I wish the music was a little bit more 1997, but they probably would have had to pay for it. So who knows? Okay, so let's go to the beginning of this particular movie or series. It's more of a series on Hulu. So at the beginning, it starts out with Elena's house getting burnt down to the ground. It's this big, beautiful home, kind of like the homes they have on Shaker Boulevard or maybe Lomond because it's so close to the street. Yeah, I would say maybe that's like Lomond. And it actually looked like Stella. Hey, Stella. We're still friends today. So, Shaker people, we are all still very, very tight. And we all have like our groups, even on social media. So I know Stella will probably see this video. So I just want to say, hey, Stella, what's going on? But the house that was burning down, no pun intended, it kind of looked like your old house. The house, your family's house. So the house is burning down. Elena is standing there. The police officer is questioning her. And he's like, well, who would burn your house down with you in it? Like, these things just don't happen in Shaker. It is so bizarre. It's kind of like seeing Oprah in a Snoop Dogg video dancing and back, like twerking in back of a Cutlass Supreme. So that's not, it's just not happening. So who's going to burn down your house? You know what I'm saying? And so that's what the police officer. So he was like, "Where is Izzy? Isabel is Elena's daughter. She's her younger daughter." I love the different layers to this show. Oh my God, it's so good. Isabel is, like I said, Elena's daughter, and Isabel is totally like a Shaker girl. She's totally like a Shaker girl. When I say that, I'm not saying all Shaker girls are the same, but the Shaker girls who are goth, because we had a lot of goth girls. Remember Robin Scobie, everyone? And I don't mean any harm by when I say that, but it's we're naming names and telling tales. Robin Scobie, and she was just different, and I love that, and that's how Izzy's character is. So I'm relating to all of this. I'm definitely relating to Elena, because she is definitely every Shaker mom. She has her Leave It to Beaver mother. You know how Leave It to Beaver mothers used to wear the pearls and the petticoat up under the skirt and all that. We're giving you all of that. We're giving you dinner at the dining room table, honey. We're cooking, we're eating, and we're talking about yes, we're giving you this. And so it's just really good. Even the dance that they had a homecoming dance, and I was like, oh my God, I wore. Actually, I went with Stella, the Stella that we were talking about earlier. Her before she was married, her name was Stella Russell, and I had the electric blue suit, and then I had the purple suit because we dated for years, and so then I had the purple suit, the cut off, and then she went to Beechwood Mall and to get her dress, and I went with her and her mom. So it was just, it just opened my memory bank up to happiness, and I really needed that in a time like this. So kudos to Hulu, and kudos to the cast for actually making us happy at this time, or just keeping us entertained, because we're in a time right now with the coronavirus 19, and we're all on house arrest, and I just don't know how to live on house arrest. This is just bizarre, but I pray that you and your family, all the children, baby, are safe, and just wash your hands. And I know it's so hard, but tell your babies to keep their hands out their face and out their mouth and everything. I know they haven't said it affects babies, but you don't know. Oh my God, this is just horrible. So let's get back to the movie or the show. Hold on, let me drink some water. For Okay, it was hard to find that water. I almost thought we were gonna have to go to Wichita, Kansas to find this water. I tell you, you can't find anything at the store. Okay, so this poor coronavirus, this is horrible. So anyway, what I was saying about Izzy is she's different, and her mother is like a pearl wearing Shaker mom, and she just wants everything structured. She wants to guide your life. I'm driving you to soccer. I'm driving you to PTA. This is what you're wearing. This is what you're eating. This is how you're gonna talk. You're gonna wear this at church. This is it. This is what you're doing. You're mine. And so Izzy is like, no. She's like, no, ma'am. And so she was like, Izzy, why don't you wear your hair down? And so when she said that to Izzy, Izzy burned her hair. Izzy was like, look, honey, I'm not playing these games. Izzy burned her hair. And the other sister, she's like, Mom. And they was like, what is this smell? Izzy burning her hair in the bedroom, like while it's on her head. She didn't cut it and burn it. So then, you know, Elena had to go to the beauty place and get her hair done. And she's still making these demands. I want it more like so and so and more like so and so. And Izzy is like, no, no. And so then Izzy was playing for the orchestra, the youth for the orchestra. That made me think about Carl Tuplo as well. Carl Tuplo used to be the conductor for the Cleveland Orchestra for like 400 years. I know him. And Shirley Morgenstern. She owns Morgenstern Dance Studio, which was at La Plaza in Beechwood, and I actually was a dance instructor there in 1992 and 1993. And I've also did work with Morgenstern on some of her choreography, and she had the girls dance for the Cleveland Orchestra as well. So when Izzy was playing for the Cleveland Orchestra, all of that at the what do you call it? I forget. It was City Hall. all this just opened my mind, and I haven't lived in Cleveland in like at least 250 years. So this is just totally opening me up. And then even the little eateries they have now, what we have is called Shaker Square. So I was praying to see, like, the sites of Cleveland. I thought it was going to be really based in Shaker. I'm not sure if it is, but I would take it we would have filmed Shaker Square if that's true. And so, like I said, it just opened me up to all of this, my memory and all. Let's talk about some things, because hold on, I wrote down some things. They talked about the Cleveland Plain Dealer newspaper. That was super. I like that. Hold on. Oh, Lucky's place. That looked a little murderish. Not Lucky. What's his name? I'm sorry. Moody. Moody's hitting at the junkyard in that van. I was like, honey, if I were Pearl, I wouldn't be going in there. I'm like, honey, are you trying to do the Jeffrey Dahmer on me? Just because I see a guitar don't make me feel good. Because he had a guitar in there that don't make me feel warm and fuzzy. You can take that guitar and use it as a weapon. I wouldn't have got in there, Pearl. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Oh, there's so much to talk about. Like the husband, I loved him in his tidy whities. He was showing print and everything. And Elena just wasn't having it. She said, look, honey, we do it on Wednesdays and we do it on Saturdays. Now that's it. Elena, you got to let your hair down and just quit trying to run everything. Take them pearls off, honey. Your husband need to just pull them off and push you on the bed and just make love to you, honey. But you'll probably be really upset because you're so structured and be like, oh, stop, stop. I really want you to stop. I'm like, this is your husband, girl. Light a candle, play Put Your Head on My Pillow by Tony, and just relax. Shut up, honey. And leave your kids alone and give your husband some. If you got some more often, you wouldn't be on the kids' back like that. Hallelujah. All right. What else are we going to talk about? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. There's so much I wanted to say, and now that it's here, it's the two parenting styles, but they're almost the same because the daughters are still. So Pearl is going through something with Mia, and also Izzy is going through something with her mom, Elena. They're just going through, and I remember that age, when you're just going through it and you think you might want a hand fight. But it's just horrible. It's horrible that I really think that baby, Izzy, may have burned that house up. But the reason why I think Izzy didn't burn the house down is because it seems like her plane is turning around. Because when she went to homecoming, she actually listened to her mom, Elena. She listened to her, and she got all dressed up and everything, and then she went to homecoming because she wasn't going to go to homecoming. She was just going to be very distant, and so she went to homecoming, and she looked beautiful, and she even shaved her legs, and she cut the mess out of her legs. It was just a little clip, but she just had never shaved her legs. She didn't know what to do to shave her legs. So one thing, excuse me, I felt one thing I just wanted to say is that rent was super dirt cheap. And that's why I didn't understand why Mia was like dissing Elena. Because Elena is hooking you up. She was like, girl, not only do you have to pay 35 cents for rent, if you cut the grass, you only have to pay a dime. Honey, there are weekends that cost more than that rent. She started out with $300. That would have been a blessing right there. That's just tip money alone for the weekend. Hadn't even got to the bills and the cocktails. That's literally tip money. If you go out 3 days a week, $300 is tip. If you valet and then the tip, you go to a couple of. So to pay that for $300 in Shaker, and your child get to go to the best school in the country, and then you still being mean and rude. That's why she wouldn't check on your background. Because if you had been nice and just shut up, Mia, and just joined the book club with the Shaker girls, no, it would have been some nosy heifers in your business. Where did she come from again? Who is she? Well, what's her family's last name? What church does she go to? And so, yeah, you see how the baby was. How I don't remember the older daughter that's going to Yale. I can't remember her name. Shame on me. But this is my first time watching it, and so I'm committing all this to memory. I literally just watched it for the first time. And so, but what I want to say is Pearl went shopping with the popular sister, the queen of high school. And she went shopping, and when she was shopping with her, she was like, "So, are you mixed? Because you look mixed." Now, that could have just been a sneaky way, because knowing her, she's a little sneaky thing. She then wrote her little paper on Pearl's experience and said it really happened to her. So I'm gonna have to side eye her just for a little bit. But anyway, like I said, so I don't know if she's true to her word. I don't know if I can trust her just yet. But she asked Pearl, "Are you mixed?" And Pearl said, I don't know. I never seen my dad." So she was like, "You don't know if your dad black, white, or Chinese or Latin descent?" And she said, "No, I don't know." Oh, honey, this show, it's going to be some mess. Let me tell you who I think her dad is right after this swig of water. I think her dad is the man on the rapid, on the train, the subway. I think her dad is the man on the train that is giving Mia the nightmares. He may have followed her off the train and raped her or something. And that's why, but it seemed like her mother loves sex, honey. She just will have sex with her shadow, and she don't have to know nothing about you. I just like pray they had some condoms, but I know back then they probably, back then it really, well, it really wasn't a horrible epidemic in that community, I guess, but still we knew about it. We were cognizant about it because we learned health class from Mr. McIntyre. He was our health teacher, and Mrs. McIntyre was his wife. She was a teacher as well. And Mr. McIntyre was handsome, and he was teaching us about the sex and all of it, and the diseases too. And that's what scared me. I was like, "Oh no, you ain't got to worry about me. We were good." And so, what else? What else do we have to talk about? Oh, Kerry Washington's. Oh, I can't call you. So you can't call Mia Kerry Washington. Okay, you got to call her Mia. So I got to get into the characters of it all. So I won't. I don't want to call her Kerry and Reese. You know. But Mia's character was at work, and she saw her coworker crying, so she went in there to see why she was crying. And the coworker told her about this baby incident. Well, come to find out that Mia worked for Ella, and she was at her house. Wait, Elena. She was at Elena's house, and Elena started telling her the story about this baby. And so, my boyfriend actually was saying that he thought that the gifts that they were putting together for the party was racist. And when he explained, I kind of did too after a while. I was like, but they probably didn't mean it like that. I know they didn't mean it like that because they wouldn't want to offend the family and the baby, and this family loves this baby, so they would want to offend the baby's new mom. But they had the baby was Asian, and they had what do you call those things? The cookies, wish cookies or something. I don't know, fortune cookies, and then they had these Chinese boxes. So I don't know. I didn't think of it that way, and not until he brought it up. So I don't know. Most people might not think of it that way, and then some people may. So I just wanted to bring that to the table. But yeah, it was a baby that was left at a fire department, and Carrie, Mia is a photographer. And Elena asked her, "Hey, she didn't even ask. Mia actually volunteered. She was like, "Hey, I'll come and take some pictures, of the party. Wink, wink. I just want to see this baby, and I want to see if this red dot is in this baby's head. If this red dot is in this child's head, there's going to be smoke in this city. There's going to be smoke in this city next week on Wednesday." And I literally got Hulu just for this show. I got Hulu. I've never had Hulu in my life. And as soon as you log into Hulu, the show pulls up. Little fires everywhere. This should be called forest fires everywhere. These are forest fires. They did the background check on Mia and couldn't find out her references didn't check out. It's a mess. And she's acting just so weird and so strange. And there's something you gotta, I don't mean no harm, but you gotta side eye somebody that's moving every 3 months. And she's moving every 3 months. I'm like, you better not move now. All you got to do is cut the grass and pay 10 cents for rent. And Elena, she keeps offering you more and more jobs. If you come and move my picture, just if you just do it like this, I'll give you $35. Or if you be nice to me, I'll give you 50. Cause she ain't being nice to her. And that's what's making she's like, look, I'm doing too much for you and this ain't regular. This ain't Cleveland kind. Now where are you from? So now Elena gonna go to New York and try and find out more information on Mia. Now she's gonna go to New York. And not only that, when they do the police report and find out that Mia is the person that told the lady, her co-worker, when she finds out that Mia told her co-worker, hey, I know where your baby is. They're having a party for the baby. And she thought the co-worker was gonna be cool with that. That co-worker said, take me there now. And she was like, no, you can't blow up their set now. She said, bitch, take me to my baby. Now. Give me the address. Or you and I have a problem. What you gonna do when they come for you? Right. Messy. Messy. It's just too much, and I am so here for it. All right, guys. Well, listen. If you like the video, definitely like the video. Subscribe to the Mario Ramon channel. And I'm going to see you. I think we're going to be doing reviews on this show. I don't think this show is going to fail me. And I don't usually, do reviews on a whole lot of shows. I only have like about 3 shows that I would do it on, but we're probably going to make this number 4 because, like I said, it's from Shaker, and I really, really want, to see, the outcome on how we're handling the Shaker line. But I also love Kerry Underwood, and I love Reese Witherspoon as well. And I'm falling in love with the whole cast as a whole because, like I said, I love Elena's husband. He just wants to love his wife, and he just wants some. When he said he wasn't going to be able to make it to the youth orchestra, I was like, he's cheating. She was like, because Elena was like, it's on the calendar. What do you mean you can't make it to the orchestra performance? He's horny, honey. And at 12:02, you said it's Thursday. I almost blacked out. I said, now you are not that anal. You just don't want to do it. Honey, nobody has time for that. Nobody got time for that. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys next time on the Mario Ramon review. Okay, it's just very dry in here. The air is very, very dry, so that's why I'm choking like a camel. Not coughing, choking, but I'll see you guys next time on the Mario Ramon review. And if you like the video, definitely like the video, subscribe, pass it to your friends, and don't forget to watch Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. Okay, and if you don't have Hulu, you just have to download the app, and then it will open up Pandora's box. There are 2 different Hulu specials. One is for $5.99. If you pay the $5.99, you'll get commercials. I don't have time for that personally, so I pay the $11.99. Well, I'm going to pay the $11.99 because it hasn't come up yet, I don't think. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys next time on the Mario Ramon review. Peace.